Good day and welcome to the Tuesday edition of Sport Rep. This is your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, and I'll be unpacking the latest sports news in and beyond Namibian borders. And now for the latest on the hit list. We start off news with the Brave Warriors that traveled yesterday to South Africa, where they will be competing in the COSAFA Cup, the 2025 COSAFA Cup taking place that side. And Colin Benjamin will be accompanied by a squad of 23 players. Starting with the goalkeepers, it will be Edward Malva. And then we have also Kamayanda Ndisiro, who will also be traveling with the squad, as well as Jonas Mateus in goal. The defenders will be Ivan Kamberipa, Cisco Harasep, Ngero Katwa, Sergio Damasep, Vevanga P. Mbwende, David Hangwafa, Charles Hambira, Kennedy Ape, as well as Tyrese Hekupembe. The midfielders will be Bakonja Shahikika, Moses Shidolo, Paulus Amotenya, Alpheus Levy, Awilo Stefanus, Penda Mongudi. And then for the forwards is Bayon Gurirap, who makes a return there, as well as Wiseman, Liswanizo Lifasi, Jocelyn Kamatuka, and Rivaldo Prince. The team also has notable players that will be absent from that one, including the likes of Dion Hoto, that did not make the squad due to club commitments. The likes of Peter Shalulile will also be absent from that team there that was selected by Colin Benjamin. So there is indeed a number of, we do have more of those players that will not make it, like the likes of Rian Hanamap, who's also been part of this team for a long time. He will not be there as well. Elias Mhambongo, Oscar Nyambe, Dynamo Fredericks, Elmo Kambindu, Mervin Kasetura, Mutanga Johannes, Bonifacius Joseph, Lubeni Haukongo, Johannes Shifalule, Aprocius Petrus, Prince Shiwether. All these players will be missing from the squad that will be traveling and playing against the likes of Angola, Malawi, and Lesotho in that one. Now, before the team left, we had that is Bakonja Shahikika, who was named in the squad. The African Stars top scorer of the season had this to say.
Does it make you feel to be called up for the national team?
It's a great honor to always be called to the national team. You know, these are the things we work for throughout the season. We have targets throughout the season, so definitely the hard work pays off. Yeah.
Looking at it, the final squad is not yet out, but if you are selected then for the final squad, what will you bring to the team ahead of COSAFA?
Just to bring my qualities, give the team assist, give the team goals, what I can do best. Yeah.
Maybe looking at the 4 days of preparations, talk to me about the preparations with the squad. How's the mood in camp?
It was a great positive attitude from the lads. The competition was great, the pace was there, the intensity was there. It was a great 4 days.
Cool.
Thanks.
The tournament begins tomorrow. Let's show you some of the group that are part of this competition. South Africa will be in Group A with Mozambique, Mauritius, and Zimbabwe. Group B sees Angola, Namibia, Malawi, and Lesotho, while Group C sees Morocco, but Morocco will not be there and is replaced, that is, by another team that will compete in that tournament. Madagascar, Eswatini are also there, while Group D sees Zambia, Comoros, and Botswana in that one. Now on to more football news. African Stars FC lifted the Debmarine Namibia Premiership, the 2025 champions. It is a triple. They have done it for the last 3 seasons consecutively, and obviously riding on a wave of success. We have an interview with skipper Ronald Keshiere, who has been part of the team for a number of years now, courtesy of African Stars YouTube channel.
There's no need to introduce myself. The only man that needs an introduction here is Captain, our Captain, Ronald Ketiere Stiga, who has given the Red Army 3 titles in a row. We are in Mochivarongo, Mighty Gunners 1, African Stars 1, and that one was all important to give your team the title. Stiga, we will talk what you're going to do after the ball has rolled, but the game, let's talk about the game. The game was a tough one, and we always knew that coming here today.
Yeah, definitely. We knew that we are coming to play against Mighty Gunners. You could see how they played. You see, they were, of course, trying to get the 3 points as well. They wanted to they were fighting for the 2nd place. So we knew it was going to be a very difficult game, and I think we also made it very difficult because when you look at the first half, we were trying to bypass the which always, I mean, it gives the other team the upper hand because now you are trying to defend us. In the first half, just to try and get on the ball because they were following us. They made it very difficult. At the end of the day, we needed that 1 point. We got the point.
And it was a tough outing, of course. A bogey team, which is Mighty Gunners, but nothing really to play for them. But still, sportsmanship comes out. There were a few specks, there were a few hot hits, but nonetheless, the 1 point it is. Looking at the team, striker, midfield, and defense. 3 positions, 3 players. Who can you say who can shake the hands from African Stars that performed throughout the season?
Sure, it's very difficult. Most of the players at their moments, Bakola was the scorer of the club. I don't know whether he still remains the top scorer for the league. We have a player like Kabangalane who came in and fitted into the team as if he has been here for a number of seasons. What a talent from Lesotho. You have Erikabura Mungo also. He came in very well, I think, in midfield. I think he's a very good partner. He's a ball player. But of course, a bit lazy in midfield, but a very good player. Technically, very good player. You have Ngero Patwa, that is also versatile. He played in midfield, he played left back. I mean, you have Awilo Stefanes. I mean, he's a king of the assist. He was out injured in the game. He assisted countless times for African Stars. You have the 2 soldiers there at the back. You have Karuka, you have Chalo Ambira. Of course, then you have Lukaku that is carrying out the team this season. I mean, I can't single out any specific player. I think the boys have been brilliant. We have a young Solo coming in, giving us a lot of energy on the left side. So I think you have a Paulus, hardworking, you would see. He played this game like a final. So it's actually hard work to see the brains. I mean, the game. So I can't single out a specific player. I think the boys overall as a team, they did well. And of course, having the new coach coming in as well, he didn't work much with us. But I think he will have his run now, his fair change with the team. And then introduce his way, style of play. So I think the boys have been good, they've been brilliant. I think we should have wrapped it up early, but we didn't manage. We were a bit of a roller coaster, you know. Some weekends we only managed 1 point. You know, it was a very difficult season, of course, and all teams, when they play Mighty African Stars, they want to show, they want to go pound for pound. But at the end of the day, then quality comes out.
Of course, shout out to interim coach Benny House for his run as a coach. Last question.
Sorry, my
Fans coming into the game. Last question. What is your message to the fans, to all the Okasairandu fans, the Stalile fans, who will be leaving at the end of the season? What is your final message you give them the title?
No, of course, the fans have been brilliant. They have followed the team. Some of them always traveled with the team from Windhoek to the coast, to the north, to Chiwarongo, wherever we played, to Keetmanshoop. So I think the fans have been brilliant. They have supported us, and we always push to get results. So at the end of the day, I just want to give them the vote of thanks. They have been brilliant throughout this season, and we are just calling upon them to keep on supporting the team going forward. I mean, they carried us in difficult moments as well throughout the season. Even when we didn't win, they still came out in numbers. And, we just want to thank them and tell them to keep supporting the team.
100%. Captain, it's been an honor.
It's all my pleasure.
Playing football. Ronald Katiere, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers, guys.
Congratulations to African Stars and of course to the captain Ronald Sticker Kashere that has been playing for a number of years now. We do have fixtures of the FNB Women's Super League, although Beauties FC were crowned the champions with a match to spare. This will be the final games of the FNB Women's Super League that will be taking place this coming weekend. Nas Babes FC will battle Nami Daughters FC 9 o'clock in the morning at the Independence Stadium in Windhoek. Kahanje United or Kahanje FC plays V Power Angels 11 o'clock at the Now Ape Stadium in Okahanja. Unam Bokis face Ongos Ladies at 11 at the Unam Stadium, while Windhoek City Soccer Club plays Commerce Nampo Ladies at 11 at the Independence Stadium. Eros Ladies will battle Julinho Athletics at the NFA Technical Stadium. The champions Beauties battles African Stars Queens, the team that was challenging them to the title. They will be officially handed with the trophy of the winnings that they have done. Ongos Ladies will be definitely disappointed with that. Now, if we look at the top scorers of that, if you look at those fixtures there indeed of the Women's Super League, you can see that Ongos Ladies FC, Memory Ngonda leads and will finish as the top scorer definitely with 38 goals currently, while Fiola Flete has 21 goals. Shanke Thomas is in the top 3 of that competition. Let us now go for a short break and we'll be back with more news.
The best just got better. Paratus fiber packages that give you unbeatable internet speeds at unbelievable prices. Enjoy speeds of up to 15 megabits per second, starting from just 500 Namibian dollars excluding VAT. Sign up now for these fiber packages that are pushing the boundaries of innovation, so you can enjoy more connectivity, faster browsing at even more affordable prices. Visit your nearest Paratus offices to find out more, or go to paratus.africa/Namibia to sign up online.
Always prepared. Paratus.
Adrenaline enthusiasts and sporting lovers will be graced with the presence of the Total Tara Rally this time around. The competition has always been in existence and has provided some thrills and spills. Now our team was there and covered this launch for us.
The safety and well-being of all the competitors involved, and our officials and marshals will make sure that things go smooth and according to plan, and that sacrifices their time in the heat and in the cold so that everyone can enjoy a sport and take part in it. To our media partners, thank you for capturing and sharing the energy of the rally across the nation. A special word of thanks to Francois Lottering, that's our media liaison and our PRO. Francois, thank you for all the effort that you put in. And lastly, to the entire organizing committee, your tireless dedication and behind-the-scenes work are the backbone of this event. Thank you for your passion, your late nights, and your unwavering commitment. To the competitors, the volunteers is built over generations, where fathers, sons, daughters, and friends have competed, and we know that this will continue for many years to come. Up to now, we have about 17 entries, setting the stage for an adrenaline-filled weekend that promises an exciting event. So on behalf of Winning Motor Club, I would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to our valued sponsors, and a special thank you to Shell V-Power, M&Z Motors as our headline partners, as well as Van Dijk Petroleum, Savannah Kahaya, SEMA Drilling and Compressor Solutions, amongst others, for your support. Your support drives this rally forward and keeps the spirit of the Tara alive. To our medical team, Oshmed Daters, thank you for being part of this journey. Tara is more than a competition, it's a community. May this year's event be remembered for all its challenges, all its triumphs, and the friendships that are being strengthened. Drive safe, race hard, and above all, enjoy every moment. Now, I just want to pour on Clive straight on.
Yeah, the route this year was a bit challenging because we had good rain, which we would be grateful for. But obviously that is challenges for the stages. We could only start preparing the stages much later than what we would have, and there's a lot of grass on the stages. So the competitors, you must not put your little nets under the bumpers, drop the tire pressures, there's a lot of sand, and I want you guys to enjoy it. We obviously start Thursday evening at Tony Rust with 2 task stages, which everyone is welcome to come watch. Obviously, there's no gate charge. And then Friday we'll do the stages in Rehoboth, which will be tough as well. And Saturday we're around Windhoek, so all the spectators can come watch all the stages. It's the normal stages that get run on the rallies, so yeah, you're welcome to come watch.
We'll once again visit the marketplace, and after that it will be the spotlight. Now, our Erongo team had a chat with Andre Ross, who runs the Comrades Marathon. He just gives an explanation on why he does this. Catch that interview right now.
Striders, participants that are going to take part in the 2025 Comrades.
That's
it's
correct.
on the 8th of June, right?
Yes, it's on the 8th of June.
Yeah.
It's the 98th presentation of the Comrades Marathon.
Mm-hmm.
So there's about 12 runners from our club that's going to go down to Comrades and to run it.
Wow. So what are you busy with today specifically? So it's in a week's time or a week and a half's time. You're here now at the Parkrun area in Swakopmund. What's happening here?
Okay, so it's just our club send-off. So it's everyone that's from our club that just come to send off all the runners that's going to go to Comrades and wish them luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Now, this is not your first. This is your 14th
That's correct.
attempt. I believe it's your 14th official attempt.
Yes.
Tell us about that. How does that make you feel, and why is that important?
It's a challenge. I must say that's one of the most difficult questions people can ask me is about why do you do it, why do you run it. But it's for me the thing of the challenge thereof. And I believe the one thing about Comrades, it's always bigger than yourself. It's not something that you can just do. So it's that thing of that you've worked towards, almost like in school where you've studied and now you get the test, and you know it's a tough challenge, because Comrades is a challenge, and it will show where you've cheated. It will show if you didn't do your training. Yeah. And it's a litmus test. So I believe that is one of the things that it's really the wonderful part about the challenge. But you get an euphoria when you stand there at the starting line. And now I've been there for 13 times. This will be my 14th. Mm-hmm. And when you hear the music start to play, when they start to sing Shoza Loza and then Chariots of Fire, I mean, it's goosebumps. Even now, when I'm not running or just listening to it, it gets goosebumps and tears in my eyes. So my best time was 7 hours 12 minutes, but that was when I was still young and stupid. Now I'm just stupid, but so I aim for 7.5 hours.
All right. Just a final thing, the importance of Striders, the club going as a team, and also your motivation to other people that might want to, take on such a challenge. What would that be?
I believe it is one of the things that I love to be part of Striders is that we promote health. Doesn't matter where you are. You don't have to be the fastest runner. It's firstly the thing of you live a healthy lifestyle with the discipline that comes in with it. I love the fact that people, especially in our club, inspire one another, and it's the small things. And when you achieve, as I've said, that comrades is bigger than yourself, when you accomplish that, you give hope for a person who wants to run a 10K that have never done that, because that is going to be bigger than himself, that what he thought was possible. And that is the thing to go for. And there's already some people who said, I want to run next year. So there's people that get inspired by this. And even in your work environment, you get to things that I've been able to do that. And there's people who are capable of that, then I will be able to do this. So I think that's for me the message, that when people watch, just look at what people are actually capable of.
Yeah.
Now also on the spotlight, we do have the Ohangwena Women's Football League table for you there. As you can see, Bright Stars United played 5, leading with 15 points. Nam Nam FC played 4 matches and are leading. They're in second place with 7 points. In third place, we have Moving Power FC, 7 points there. That is the Ohangwena Women's Football League. Now our international correspondent Ario Hart is on standby for the latest international news. From me, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, it is goodbye.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with tennis news first. French Open that continues interesting. It is the second week of the tournament, and in the men's division it is number 1 seed Yannick Sinner still maintaining his good form. It was a comfortable win for him against Andrei Rublev, the number 17 seed. It was 6-1, 6-3 and 6-4. He's through to the quarterfinals. And then also Novak Djokovic is trying to win his 25th major title, and he beat Cameron Norrie of Great Britain also in 3 comfortable sets. And it was a bit of a surprise. Number 5 seed Jack Draper of Great Britain out of the tournament, being beaten by Alex Bublev. He is unseeded. Tough now quarterfinal for Bublev. He needs to play against Yannick Sinner, and it is Novak Djokovic that will play in the quarterfinals against number 3 seed Alexander Zverev. In the women's side of the draw, there was a big surprise in the round of 16. It was a French player, 22-year-old Louise Boussin. She beat Jessica Pegula by 3-6, 6-4 and 6-4. It's a big surprise because Louise Boussin is the number 361 seeded player in the world, and Jessica Pegula number 3 seed in the tournament. So the American out of the tournament. Better for other 2 Americans in the tournament. It's Coco Gauff, the number 2 seed, and number 7 seed Madeline Keys. Both of them through to the quarterfinals, but they play each other now in the quarterfinals, and it is the young Louise Boussin that will play against the young Mira Andreeva, that's just 17 years old. She is number 6 seed, that is Andreeva, that is in the French Open. On to rugby news. It is semi-finals of the United Rugby Championship that will be played this weekend. It's the Bulls that will host the Sharks. Leinster will host the Glasgow Warriors. And the news from Glasgow Warriors is that the flank from South Africa, Henko Venter, will play his last games for the club. It was a Scottish rugby directive that implicated that the Scottish franchises must play less international players. So Henko Venter need to leave the club, and he will now join Brive. It is a French club, Brive. He's 33 years old. That is Henko Venter. To close off today's international sports news, it is golf news, and it is men's golf. Number one golfer in the world, Scotty Scheffler. He extended his lead on the world rankings. It is number one position after winning the Memorial Tournament in the USA. He defended his title. He also won that title last year, and is now comfortably the world number one leading player. Number two in the world currently, Rory McIlroy, that won the Masters recently. Number three is American Xander Schauffele. The best placed player from the Live Golf Breakaway Initiative is Bryson DeChambeau. He's number 10 in the world at the moment. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day. We talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.